morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? I'm going to go from the top of the page here. Hello, Pat Ada. Welcome in. Did you see your part of the intro? Your little project? It says Big Hugs, Pat. For all the Pats out there. I hope you're feeling a hug when you see that. Hello, Peter. Hello, Laura A. Good afternoon. Listening while working. Very nice. Very nice. Awesome. We like a lurker. Hello, Roxanne. Hello, Pat Riemenschneider. Hello, Laura Lynn and Kent and everyone here. Hello, hello. Hello, Blimbilas. Good afternoon, everyone. I had a busy time in the garden today. Time to relax. Nice. It has not sprung here. The heater just kicked in. So, I mean, I could probably turn it down, but I don't want to get cold. So, hello, Ann M. Are you the Ann M? Are you the Ann M? The one I was chatting with this morning. Hello, Karen Villa. Hello, Tracy H. Hello, Dawn Stewart. Sylvia. Hi, everyone popped in to give thumbs up. Oh, I can do thumbs up too, Sylvia. I love you. Irish. Linda says, good afternoon, all. I had my eye surgery and will do the left eye on the 15th. Feeling better. I worked a little this week. I'm tired, but good tired. I hope all is well for you and yours. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, Sophie's got a bit of an ear infection, but I've got her appointment on Monday, so no worries about that. I confirmed yesterday. Hello, Catherine. Hello, my friend, she says. Hello, Tina. Hi, everyone. I'm praying all is safe. So far, so good. We haven't had any wacky weather. It did kind of arrive, actually, last week. It was not a good time. Hello, Annie. Oh, look at me, totally on time. Laugh out loud. Good evening, ladies. How is everyone? Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Nadia. Hello, Tracy H. Got more storms coming in. I'll hang in there till the max power. Oh, no. Is it that? That's scary? Thanks. Hello, Deb Somerville. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, Math Geek. Hello, Laura Lynn and everyone. Welcome. Hello, Alicine Stitchin. Ready to go. She's ready. How are you feeling, Miss Allison? That is the question number one here. Okay, up on your bed. You'll get your time. Come on, star of the show. Up. The star of the show, Sophie Lofi. Right. You're the bestest, aren't you? You're the bestest puppers there ever was. Sophie Lofi. Have a paw? Have a other paw? Have this paw? No. She feels a trick in her. That's fine, you can have it. Hey, Miss Helly, how you doing? Hello, Lois. Welcome in, there. Safe home, I'm assuming, from your travels. Oh, hold on, let me move my basket. It's in my chair. Happy Saturday, quilts people, says my quilt project. Hello. Hello, Lori. Hello, Vicky. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, storms, eh? You're like way on the westy coast, aren't you? The westy coast. Okay, actually, we're not too bad out here today. I'm going to switch the camera. Okay. Oh, I should need to catch up with chat. Kathy Klein. Math Geek. Hopefully I said that. Vicky Bush. Oh boy, hold on. Kelly Quilt. Hello. Tina. Marie France. Hello. Hugs. Hildy Perry, welcome in. Hello, Charlotte, welcome in. Miss Ellie, hopefully I did say hello, Miss Nadine. Welcome in. Okay, I think, hopefully I got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Don't mean to miss you. Okay, so we're going to continue on this project. We are gone for oops, sorry. There we go. Oops, sorry. Let's do this one. Sorry. Buttons. Too many buttons. I'm sorry. Stop. We are traveling for 2 days, or 2 Saturdays, okay? So next Saturday, we're not here. We're on the road. And then on the 26th, so the 12th and the 26th, we will not be streaming, okay? So, yes, I made it home. Yay, awesome. She went to go, a long journey to go drop off friends at an airport and then go visit her sister, and then a long drive yesterday, so I was kind of worried about her. Hello, Josie. Oh, Tracy Albert. Hello, Cheryl. That K is really quick today. What is it? What, Helly? What am I missing? Hello, Craft the Simple Life. Hi, Bum Up and Munchkin. How are things all? I'm good. How are you, my dear? Hello, Susan. I thought I missed there was a Karen or passed. Got Kelly. I don't want to miss you. Hello, Joyce Ferguson. See, I'm so glad I went back. Oh, Charlotte Poe and Elizabeth. It is. Okay, okay. Ann M. Okay, hold on. And Sammy D. Okay, I was like, I'm missing some people here. Why am I not? Okay, hello, April Green and Deborah Holdman. I live in sunny here in the evening in the Netherlands. Very nice. Good, good, good. Connie Jill. Hi, everyone. I'll be mostly listening today. I'm on the long arm finishing a bunny quilt. Oh, that sounds adorable. It sounds adorable. Kathy Klein. Hello from Central Illinois. There we go. I was like, I saw somebody pass with the K. You know, something just catches me eye, so I gotta go back. How's everybody doing? Are we good? Hello, Lord Clark. Hello, Deborah. I'm holding out sending my package until you're home. Okay, no problemo. Marcus is here, though, so it would get dropped off or I get a notice. So if you wanted to send it when I was halfway, or if you want, you could just send it to Pop's office in Burlington if that makes it easier for boopity boop boop. I'm there for 2 weeks, so you can send it there if you like. I'll just take it home with me in a car. We're on Discord, hint, hint. Says Tracy Albert. I can't. I'm busy streaming, Tracy. Yeah, welcome in. Okay, so we're going to continue working on this project. This was a pattern was gifted to me when I got to meet up with balloonists when I was down in California with visiting Miss Allison with Miss Lois and Tracy Provis and Math Geek and Pat Ada. We all got to hook up, so that was awesome. Anyways, Balloonist gave me, Mona, just so you know, I'm the same person, gave me this beautiful pattern, and I am just, I'm like totally in love with it. So apparently you're supposed to use some rulers, but you know, we're kind of smart cookies around here. So I did, you know, the Laurelin thing. And so I put a bunch of the Scrappy bits from my stash last week. We just kind of built out and built out and built out. And then I went and squared up that chaotic flippy floppy mess into a square. It's not actually the square they say in the pattern, but it's one that I'm working with, okay? Because I have a nice little ruler that does the thing, okay? Okay, so now what I've done is I'm trying to make those pieces that go inside the cactus. Okay, so we've got our little green edges here. We're building out, we need to do 9 of these, right? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're different angles, like one goes this way, one goes that way, and this way. And they just help bring out pop of color on the cactus as if it was flowers. I went back looking, so I don't know. Was it under some different name or something? Like, can you just maybe send that to me on, like, Messenger on Facebook there, Annie-O? Hey, Natalie J, welcome in. Hello, Barricade. Going into lurk mode. I feel like, you know, like 7 of 9 when she would go, like, into, like, her docking station. I feel like when my cook project says she's in, like, lurk mode, it's like, and then she's off busy doing her thing. She's kind of like, just checking. I don't know why, but that's what I get in my head. Anyways, so we're going to make 9 of these, okay? I have some already cut. So what I had to do is try and figure out is what the angle cut I needed to do like the flippy flip, right? So that was, it was all right. You know, math is math. There is just a little bit of waste when you're squaring it up, but that can just go to other projects. There are these little bitty bobs left over afterwards. So as you know, we have bigger ones. We have like really bigger triangles to make. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, well, there's all these other ones are all pieced anyways. So these little bits and bobs that we've cut off here can go to other parts by, you know, making more, right? We'll make some more today and we'll make some of these today. So that's what we're going to do today, okay? Alrighty. And this is just one example of what you can do with your scraps. Make yourself a scrap bag for all the things. And we have some nice background fabric, like for the sky. I've got some gray here, and I've got this other little gray here, and then I've got some like brown. This is a flannel though, so there could be enough of that. I think there was another color I had in here that we could use, but I don't know. It'll be there. Hey, Mr. Speedworks, how you be? 7 of 9 modes when I think of too. Awesome. Okay, let me show you. NM was the winner of the Mama is a Fan and I's collaboration. She's on Twitch as well as YouTube. I'm pretty good, Speedworks. I'm glad to see you. She entered in, did all the things. We had it up for a month so you could enter in. There was a few different ways to give you points to get entered, so on and so forth. So she was the winner of that one. Hey, Annette J. So let me show that if you're okay with it. There's right here. I won't lean over because I've had that happen. Hello, Pauline Frew. How you doing? Okay, here. This was I sent Mama is a Fan a panel. We had a bear panel here. Thanks, Tracy Albert. It's gone a long way, actually. Who knew? Who knew when she asked if she could order? Could I order this bear panel? Make sure I'll get the whole bolt. Look where it's going. Yeah, chair incidents, of course. Yeah, pew, man went that way. I'm okay. I should wear that shirt today. But anyways, this was the quilt. Okay, so I sent it to Mama is a Fan. She bordered it up beautifully and then sent it back to me, the top, and then I put it on the long arm. Walt and I quilted it all up with bear paws. Here, let's go. Bear paws. Stitch out. You can see the bear paw there. Look at that. It's a bear paw. And then it goes all the way. And then we chose, oh, well, I did. I can't say we, but, you know, the universal me, Supervisor Sophie, chose a nice blue to go to the back. It kind of reminds me of like water and like ice and raindrops and, you know, just like magicalness. I don't know. That's what it, so anyway, yeah, it's really nice. You like that one, Speedworks? It's a really nice panel. It's actually a great size. We've done it, we've quilted it up a few times on Long Arm Wednesdays. I've actually followed like all the water patterns and outlined the bears and the trees and stuff like that. And it was just, I was stitching, I was like losing myself in the pattern. I'm like, okay, I gotta like check myself. So, but it turned out really nice. It just took a lot of time and patience to get that one. That one I think I gave as a wedding gift. So, but I had to be like, what do you do with it? So I'm like, okay, well, I had a couple and I gave her a nice bright rainbow one too, like with a, like a color squirrel to it. Anyways, and so that's her other challenge. I can't wait to see what she comes up with that one. So, but yeah, congratulations there, Ann. That is all yours, and I will get it mailed out this week with all the other packages. Catherine's January winning quilt and Pam's February winning quilt. And we let the winner of the March know this morning in an email. So if your name is Heather and your last name starts with the D, go check your emails, please. It is a great panel. Like I said, it's a great size to start off with. Couple borders. Bob's your uncle. You're done. You got yourself a project. So I'm just so happy. Yeah, she had a birthday yesterday. So for everybody on a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Annem. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Cheers to you, darling. Oh, welcome. And congrats. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Any questions? Any questions at all? I am. I'm good. How's your fam jam? Because I thought your son was sick there, Pauline. I thought he was sick for a bit there. Hope you're doing okay. I totally lied. I did the gnome Christmas quilt too. Well, what's going on? Deathly Hollows for my great niece. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'm so happy that it was actually somebody that we know from both of our channels. That was awesome. I just love that. So I was like, I don't, you know, as much as you want to, you know, see a new name, you know, so on and so on, you want to see a name you recognize too, right? So, which is nice because you put a lot of work into that, right? Okay, we did do our 9 blocks last week, right? I am going to do, of course, as much as I can on this while away, and we'll catch up on the weekend we get back afterwards, right? Yes, I did, Tracy. It's actually cut and ready to go with the mail-in stuff. I just have to put it in a package. So, yes, I did. The white with the white. The white with the little print on it. Did you want to see a close-up of it? I can show it right now. So, if you want to do... Hello, Hunter Proof. How you doing? No one's here? Okay, I had to deal with both dogs getting sprayed. Oh, okay, maybe that was your post I saw. Something was going on there. Sure, okay, hold on. I think it's the bolt is easier for me to get to, so hold on. So it was a Marcus's birthday giveaway, wasn't that it? I think that's what it was. Hold on, let's go desk here. That's not giving it any justice. Can we see anything half decent in the over-the-shoulder cam? Oh, there we go. You can see the little white on white. There we go. Yeah, thanks for all the happy birthday wishes. Really appreciate that, people. Thank you. Gotta pop out, be right back. Dinner. What's for dinner? I don't know. I don't know what's for dinner. Munchkin hasn't been feeling very well since he's been on his new meds, so I don't know what's going on. Hello, Michelle's Crafts and More. Hi, everyone. Had an appointment at 12:30, so just got home. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so cheers, everybody. Happy to hear you. See you. Happy to have you here. Happy to have words. I clearly don't get out enough. All right, so we're going to put our little angle pieces on the sides of our triangles. I just loaded a bobbin. We're all good to go. How's Marie France today? How's Suzanne Taylor? Cheers. Thank you, my dear. Did the entry for this month's been posted yet? If it did, I don't remember. No. It literally, we just picked it just before stream, so make we were sure we were fresh with the two draws that we had going between Mama is a Fan, her Quilt and Eyes collab, as well as, yeah, they are Tracy Wick, as well as the March winner, right? So, so Heather, if your name is Heather, your last name starts with a D, go check your email, because it was Heather Doolin. Does anybody know Heather Doolin? Oh, where's Lois going? Okay, ladies and gents, my long arm is calling. Only have 3 out of 15 donation quilts done. I will be lurking in the woo! Crack-a-lacky, girl! Wish Lois luck, people. Charity quilts, too. Good on you, Lois. Good on you. Nice. But that's a lot of quilts, though. That's probably all her ladies coming together to do something for their community, which is amazing. That's awesome. Oh, let's turn our iron on. I want to make sure things are flat. How can we get a pattern? Oh, you'd actually have to go and purchase it. I couldn't find a place for you to purchase it if you just do a search here. I will do this. Okay. If you do a search for that, the pattern will pop up in a few spots where you can purchase it from. Hey, Bernadette, how you doing? Hello from Dublin. Getting computer straightened out. Yeah, probably what a job. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what a job. I bet. Feeding the kids tomorrow, ordering in with son on Monday and heading out. Now, oh yeah, for your little trip. That's fantastic. I hope you have an amazing time. Amazing time there, Kelly. You and your family. So, Kelly's celebrating her 30th wedding anniversary. Like, hello, wow, and kabam. That's awesome. I know, right, Math Geek? So nice of you to long arm those charity quilts, Lois. You betcha. Pat Strawhouse, hello. What you doing, my dear? Oops, here, let's give it this camera. There we go. So you got to see Sophie again. So if you go in and search for that, it'll pop up. Okay, I can't share any of the cuts with you because it's not my pattern to share and it's not for free. Oh, here, let me give you this bottom part too. If you wanted to send them an email, you can at that right there. Okay, so it's designed and made by Jane Rosenbush, Rosebush Quilts, Green Valley, Arizona, and then that's the, I tried to find like a store that I could guide you to, people, but I couldn't, so this is the best that I can do. I would have loved to have been able to like clean her out of patterns for everybody, you know, get a little big sale for her, but I can't help it if there's nothing there. So I do like the combination of both of these, right? So she's got it with like a sunrise or sunny day sort of thing, right? Or there's this one with the multicolor. And you know me, I love color. So I'm doing a bit of mix. So I'm doing it with the color, but with dark greens. We got going on here, right? Like there's there's one of my representations of, you know, the scrappiness of anything and everything goes sort of thing, right? And then with the dark green, and then the lighter background. So it's it'll be different, right? It'll definitely be different. So okay. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so that's the best that I can help you with. I tried. Trust me, I tried. I spent like over an hour and a half trying to pinpoint a shop, a specific one that would help her, like go into her bank account, not like from somebody else to somebody else sort of thing, and I just couldn't. So, okay. But it is so cute and lovely. It's not huge. It's 21 by 50, but I am doing mine just a little bit of a different size, so it may be a little bigger, so, okay. I use one and I have to get accepted because not common treatment. Oh, it's like a specialized. Well, you did say they were looking at you to write information, right? Got a call from my hospital on Tuesday, and she told me that we were slowly increasing the cells. It's making me sick. Oh no, yeah, they got to get something to stop it. I wonder if it's something like what I got, Crohn's disease. You know, maybe you have to go for every 6 weeks like I do. I got to go on Wednesday. Wish me luck. I'm already starting to feel exhausted. Yeah, I'm with you there, Pat Strawhouse. We both, we're all so sorry that you're dealing with this challenging health conditions. Very much so. Hope that they get it figured out. Yeah, exactly right, Allison. I know, 30 years, right, Kelly? Say what? I know. Okay, let's do some sewing, okay? Thursday, I was out here in the shop. I was quilting away. It was actually member Zoom day that day as well. And it snowed so much that I wore my Crocs out here, and they were full of snow by the time I got into the house. I had wet toes. It was so much snow and ice on the ground. And then it was freezing rain. And then it decided it was going to stop doing what it was going to do. So, it's like, holy moly. You're young. Lois and her husband are celebrating 40 this year. I believe on... Hold on. Something's on the Sunday and something's on the Tuesday. It's also her husband's birthday, really close. I think it's the anniversary on the Sunday and her husband's birthday on the Tuesday. I think. I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if I am. Okay, let's do here. So I'm just going to iron these two and square them up. Oh, thanks, Marie France. I give you a thumbs up, too. Thumbs up, too. Okay, so now I'm just taking my little ruler. I should have put that on the angle. I'm going to have to change that out. It's 50 in March. You and me, FPP, Miss Sylvia Back's channel. Go check her out. She's an awesome channel over there. Found the pattern on Etsy by Quilt Central Studios for $13. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing there, Pat Ada. We had that weather just the other day. The next day was 18 degrees. Mother Nature's truly spoke us up. I don't know what the heck's going on with it. That's a little frustrating, actually. You know, you're trying to make plans. Okay, so I had to go deal with the car, get the tire switched over. And then they go and tell me, well, that's just in time for the big storm. And I'm looking at them going, what big storm? Because sometimes I just want to, like, tune out on the weather, right? And then I had to go back the next day because they didn't do something right. I was very irritated. I had to unpack my anger eyes, people. I don't like to do that. Found out yesterday my 17-year-old dog has cancer. He is also going... Oh, Lindsay. It's time to say goodbye. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But they've been doing that growing so fast thing, Hilly. They smile, they coo. Oh, for the babies?
They're so cute. They were on the Zoom meeting the other day. they had their debut Zoom.
45 in September. That's amazing. I'm so glad. I'm sad to see that. Yeah, thank you, Catherine, for saying something too. Yeah, it's a struggle when you just don't know what the heck is wrong with you. You know, been there, done that. So, it's annoying as all heck, and you just want them to find an answer, right? You just like can't you just run me through a scan machine and it can tell you everything that's wrong? You know, that's how I think about it, or how I thought about it, right? You know, being in the position that I was, you know, struggling to survive. Look at me, now I'm flourishing. Been selling stuff at the D-Stash sale today and got rid of 2 of my 8 sewing machines and loads of yardage of fabric I'll never use, like suits and satins. Oh, suit material and satins. Oh, yes. And somebody who's so into that right now and is looking for a steal deal for projects or ideas to, you know, play with, you just gave them the freedom to do that, and that's awesome. I love that. Nothing better than getting a deal on a really big bolt of fabric or a big chunk of fabric, and then you can just play and experiment and have fun and not worry about the cost. That's why I love, you know, that creamy stripy one and the pleathery one that I have. You know, I had bolts of, and I've been using them for years to play around and have fun, right? So, hey, Naiku, how you doing? Welcome in. What's up? Okay, so now I'm taking my triangle. I'm going to shift it up a smidge and see if that helps my positioning. Okay, because I seem to be losing just like a smidge on the top. I mean, they're married next year. What? Well, congratulations. Did she say yes, or you are still going to ask? Should we meet her first? This is your other online family, Naiku. Like, she may need to pass may need to pass the test of the other, the aunties of online. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Hey, welcome in. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Jamie's one of the people I play World of Warcraft with. So, I don't think, actually, have we been in a group yet? I'm not sure. I think we have. At least once or twice. So, if I remember. Hello, Audra. Sorry. Cheers. Cheers. Hello, hello. Yeah, good luck. Wanted to sew today, but daughter called and said she is coming out to do our taxes. Ugh. Well, it's nice to see her, but the taxes, right? This November would have been our 44 years. I'm 2 years. In 2 years, it will be gone 10. That's hard to deal with too, right? That too itself. The missing of them, the other half. But cheers, cheers, cheers. I kind of got a water and like my phone and everything, so my side part here's kind of got a little cluttered. All right, so we're gonna make some more of these beautiful little colorful triangles. Okay, so here let's do the desk so you can see what I'm working on. And those are parts to our cactus. Okay. So those little parts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're building out our parts, okay? Sorry, get a cough. I got back tax, that's why I'm able to buy the cat. Oh, nice, nice. See, that looks like such a cute cat, too. Love the coloring. Love the coloring. And only 1.5 years, which is good. So it means just kind of calm down the crazy kitten stage. That's good. And it's always nice to adopt an older animal. Got a ring? Yeah, right. Got a ring to have to put a ring on it. Come on, Naiku, share with the class. We want to know.
with them every Monday and Tuesday for a few months while Katie gets back to work part-time. Oh, awesome, awesome. So Monday, Tuesdays. There we go. And then once we press, and then we just use our little squaring up ruler and just chop it. But look how cute that is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors to help represent, you know, bright and colorness of the desert. It's not always just like tan, right? So right, let's go back over here and give us press, my dear. Our son is going to be moving himself back home while we are gone. That makes sense. It honestly does there, Kelly. He has to leave his place at the end of the month now instead of end of May. Oh, well, yikes. That's a bit of a rush. Okay, so we got, what, 3 done here so far? This is 4. Okay, let's square that up. Oh, hello there, Balloonist. How you doing? That's the gifter of this pattern. Balloonist, thank you so much. I am kind of doing my own thing. It's not quite the same size. Mine will just be a smidgy-lidgy bigger, but that's okay. It's all good. We're making it work. Takes a little longer making it work. But look at what we got so far. So if we were building out our little cactus part, it'd be like here and here. Oh, actually, no, one goes this way. And then one goes this way. And then one goes this way. Oh, like, look how cute that is already. That's like one arm of our cactus. It's like waving high. Right? Right? See? I agree with you 100% there, Deborah. 100%. 100%. All right, now where? And these aren't going to waste. Like, I am cutting these bits off, but we have to build more, right? We have more of these other ones to build. So they'll just go towards that pile. We built all these out last week. So now I'm trying to put some together to make something, right? So, and then this was our sunshine. Sunshine on a cloudy day. And look, there's an eyeball staring at you. I love this. Look at that. There's an eyeball and a bobbin. So I feel that's Marie France right there. And that's her telling me, check my bobbin. That's what I get. She's like, just peeking in. They're cute. I love it. So that's my son. That's my sunshine. All right. I have sewed scraps together to make fabric for... Nice! Awesome, awesome, awesome. So kind of what I was working on last week just gives me the creeps. I love it. It's totally cracked me up. Let me turn this around here. So to get what I'm going on here, I'm putting a mark halfway between my block, okay? And then I'm turning it around, and then I'm taking my ruler, and I'm placing it 1/4 of an inch from that mark down, and then I'm twisting it to the point where I'm about 1/4 of an inch past the corner. So it gives me the meat and of the potatoes kind of the block to sew to, okay? So I'm 1/4 of an inch up on this one and 1/4 of an inch up on this one, and then that's what I'm going to lop off, okay? That goes into the pile. And then you're going to turn it and do the same on the other side. Go 1/4 of an inch from that center mark to 1/4 an inch up from that corner, and make sure we're balanced, and then lop off. And then we'll take our 2 little green triangles here and here and sew them on either side. Okay, and that's some cute little fabric too. It's got little sewing scissors in there, a pin cushion, a bobbin, needle and thread, buttons, some lace. You know, it's got some really cute fabric in there too. So, all right. Oh, I need some more tea. Marcus took us out for breakfast this morning. Wasn't that nice of him? I think he's going to miss us when we're gone for 2 weeks. Are you back home there, Balloonist? Or are you still... Oh, no, you're still away. She's at a retreat. She's at a retreat. Yeah, I know. It was actually, I was all like snug and tug, ready to like tuck in and do some fishing and wow for a little bit. But he was, he's like, hey, you want to go for breakfast? And Pop was in the shower, so I went and asked him if he was interested, because I wasn't sure how his back was feeling. Did he want to go like bounce around the car for a little while? But yeah, he's like, okay. So yeah, so he took us out. We leave next Saturday morning. So we won't be streaming on the 12th or the 26th. Sorry. That's the way there, and then on the way back. Okay. Drive. I know, he's a good kid. He had breakfast poutine, I had French toast, and Pop had a meat lover's omelet. So, well, he won't have a car for 2 weeks either, but at least you get groceries delivered here now. So that's amazing. We moved up in the world. Welcome to the boonies of Nova Scotia. She's making a bind. Oh, awesome, Kelly Quilts. Awesome. So good to hear. It's always nice when a plan comes together. So what is everybody else up to? Oh, where are you going? Oh. Come here anytime. Take you out for breakfast. He would in an instant, Miss Helly. You know that. He loves you as if you was his own mama. He's a good kid. I love French toast. It has to have been. It's my change of go-to of breakfast outers now, because before it used to be, fried egg toast with sausages and stuff, and now it's French toast, which is fine. It's fine. Or pancakes. It's just the way it is. It's okay. At least I'm able to eat something, right? So. Especially when you're out and about, right? I'm hand sewing the binding on one of the quilts you quilted up for me. Nice! The Jelly Roll is fantastic. Nice. Can't wait to see it. I have to send pictures. So there's another one. Okay, I'll make a few more, and then we'll just do that. We've got a few more to 1, 2, 3. Can you get them all done? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, of course. You're cross stitching. What are you cross stitching, Vicky? Is this the one that I think you ordered something, right? Yeah, I had a little whipping cream on top. It was like real whipping cream. It had like the spray stuff. It was the real deal. I was like, ooh, bullshit. We just went down to the marina for breakfast, which is nice because last time we were there, the whole that part of the ocean was all frozen over. So it was nice to see it. And they're redoing the dock. Yeah, I guess the dog. So. But they've been working on that for a little while. That's another nice one. That's a probably one. Okay, so we got our little pile of little scraps that we're chopping off, but they'll go to other blocks, right? Okay. And then this is just a little bit of what we're trimming off. So. Still recovering from cardiac. Yeah, how you doing from that? I'm working on an Eeyore latch hook kit that my daughter found me, knowing Eeyore is my favorite. Real, like folded over with the hooky thing and that thing. I'm doing sewing. It's cold and cloudy day. Watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I love the Harry Potter series. I'm glad I have it on DVD, so when the internet goes out or happens to do that, I can just pop it on. It's always a go-to background. I don't mind it at all. Me love me Harry Potter. I like that one. You haven't done much since Thursday? Well, no. It's okay. There's no rush. Yeah, are you feeling any better there, Tracy? That sounds adorable, Sammy D. Absolutely adorable. I made vanilla chocolate cupcakes the other day. 1.5 was gone before the oven was ready. So I got 6 bakes. What do you mean 1.5 was gone? What happened to the one and the other half? What? I'm confused. Hey, Krista So Crafty, welcome in. Like, wait a second. Where did that do my mark? There we go. There. You ate the dough. Yeah, I always found that when I'm making cookies with my nieces or something like that, with a big spoon. I can't say I blame you, though, you know what I mean? Because I'd be guilty of that myself. In fact, I always make sure I leave just a little bit of my chocolate cake batter in the bottom of the pan. Or like in the bottom of the bowl. Yeah. Darn right, it's good. Uh-oh, do you have a... Oh, okay. Alright, we didn't have a problem. Yeah, true. But it's not always the healthiest for us, unfortunately, right? Well, there's well, especially with cookies too. But there is some there's no raw eggs in it, so you can it's like edible cookie dough. So you'd find that in ice cream or whatever, right? So unfortunately, cookie dough I do prefer it over the baked cookies. So I know, so guilty. Oh my goodness, guilty. Hey, Tracy Provis, how you doing? You snuck in there. How you doing, my dear? Happy to see you. Hold on. We're working on our triangles. We're gonna do an arm. We're gonna do one arm of the cactus. As soon as I get my stuff together here. that is a goal. Eggs are safer to eat. Damage? What do you mean? Well, I always wonder. It always made me wonder because bodybuilders would crack raw eggs and eat them. I'm like, well, if they're doing it, they're not dying. So, like, what's the point with the raw eggs? So, yeah, Tracy Provis is here. I saw her, Miss Allison. She's here. Lois is working on the long arm. So she's here too, but she's working on her charity quilts. I'm working on a project that you did with hanging quilts. Oh, that one! Oh, where is that one? I think it's in the house. Quilts on the line. Yeah, the pattern I got to send to Miss Helly too. Yes. As long as they are fresh. Fresh. Exciting. Danish. Oh, okay, Danish. Okay, I was like, what kind of eggs? I've never heard of those kind of eggs. But okay, gotcha. Well, we have our fresh chicken eggs too, right? So. Another one bites the dust, and another one's gone, and another one's gone, and another one bites the dust. Hey, it's good to get you too. Had to disappear for a minute? Yeah, there you go. You gotta make sure everything's sorted. Sorted. Wait a second. Where's all my blocks gone? Okay. Baby has got legs now. It's like baby got back.
Baby's got legs.
Lori Clark's been working on a cross stitch that's taken her a while to progress to. I'm glad we're motivating her to get her done. In the words of the cable guy, get her done. Okay, got another one. Got another one. All right, let's gonna do this, and let's finish these guys up. What do I want to do? I like the houses. I really like the house, so I don't want to chop into the house. Oh, hey Kathy. Hold on. How's it going? Oh, Melody Taylor. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see everybody here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We had two winners this morning. One was for the Mama is a Fan and myself's collaboration. It was the Bear Panel quilt top. Came out absolutely beautifully. So I'm so happy to have been able to partake, do that with her and share our talents together and make something super special. So Ann M, she's in our chat actually, is happens to be in both of our channels, which is awesome considering it was a collaboration between two channels. So she won that, and then Heather Doolin it was the winner of the March Triangle quilt. So I just need to hear back from her. I've already sent her an email about what she would like quilted, what's her favorite color for the background or whatever. So, and Diane Bird, she's another winner of one of our projects. It was the Get to Know My Neighborhood of 2022. One of literally my favorite projects. So, and I'm so glad I made made two of them. Sorry, Melody Taylor's and M. Congrats, maybe say M. I'm sorry. No, it was Heather, not Helen. Did I say Helen? I'm sorry. It was Heather. Heather Doolin won the triangle one. Okay, so we got this and this and this and this. Okay. Oh, hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Well, hanging on my wall as we speak. Nice. Thank you so much. That's actually literally the happiest things. Those people really love the things that they win that we do for you for at the quilt shop. And it's hanging up proudly. So, I've had video chats with members, and they've had their quilts in the background that they've won via our channel, and just seeing it there being loved and cuddled and whatever on the couch is just like, it's the warmest feeling. Just gets you all fluffy inside. Hubby asked why I'm sewing those pieces together. You have fabric to hold them that I'm not going to waste the scraps. He laughed, but he just shook his head. Hey, waste not, want not, right? We come from a very throwaway society. So, and I think we need to teach the ones after us that it's okay to make fabric with fabric. You're taking all the bobs and all the bits and all the doodads and the whatchamacallits and the thingamajiggies, and you're putting them all together and you're making something. It's going to be interesting, right? So, right. That's the fun part. Okay, so we'll do that, and that, and that. So we'll put those three together. There we go. Yeah, so we will be here. Hey, Sherlock, welcome in. We will be here for Cross Stitch Tuesday, and then we won't be here for the Saturday, right? But we will be there for all the Tuesdays. So it's just those 2 Saturdays when we're traveling. But we'll still be there for Cross Stitch Tuesday. There should still be videos for on the Wednesday. I've shot enough, or I've filmed enough videos for the Wednesdays. So Eric's done for the morning. I'm going to walk over to Primo Foods for a couple plates of tacos. I'll be listening. Awesome, Miss Allison. That sounds delicious. Tacos. I'm in the mood for tacos. They had a mix at the grocery store the other day After I did the tires, it took me like almost 4 hours to deal with the tires. Anyways, I certainly wasn't feeling like cooking dinner, so I skipped over to the Atlantic Superstore and was like, you know, the couple little pre-made thingies. You just kind of have to warm it up. Picked up some ribs and mashed potatoes for the boys, and then they had a chicken Alfredo thingy that was pretty good too. And then, but they also had like little taco kits, and I was like, oh, I want that so bad. They even had a chicken taco, but the amount of seasoning on that chicken was like that would die. I would die. So no thanks. Yeah, I'll take 2, please, says Melanie Taylor to Allison. I hope I will get her. I can't pick her up before next Saturday, and I have a feeling that she could sell her to someone who will be. No. I hope not. I hope not. I hope you get the kitty. She's a pretty kitty. One more, and then we'll just press those out. Look how cute that is. Look at that. Got a little house fabric. Got a little scales. Got a little seahorse. Look, there's a tiny little seahorse right there. Right there. Vicky's going. Oh, okay, she's leaving. Gotta catch you there. Getting ready to fly back home tomorrow. To Jack. Nice. Safe travels, my dear. Safe travels. Adventures await. And of course, this one is in for the April, right? We're in April. Yes, our April giveaway. So I think it is exclamation APRGW. I think that's it. Maybe it's in the description. I don't know. Somebody test that for me. I forget what the entry is for this one, because you should be able to enter it for today, unless that I missed the mistake. I thought we could. Yeah, you betcha, April. Give new meaning to I Spy. I Spy button, and you're looking at this whole quilt thingy. The one little button, like right there. No, it's not pattern. Oh, APR exclamation GW. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're going over here, pressing this, and then we're squaring them up. Yeah, definitely a really good version of I Spy. Definitely. I spy a pink house with a blue roof. Right there! Okay, so let's square these up. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Pop. Yeah, so anybody who wants to get a chance to win this one. Oops, hold on. Hello? There we go. It helps you push the right button. If you want to get a chance to win this project that we're working on, there you go. Bob's your uncle. The Advent pattern? What's the Advent calendar? I'm not clicking on that. Rosalind back? Okay, I'm back. I spent a few minutes catching up with chat. Decided on fish pie for dinner. The last of the peas from the garden last year. New ones planted today. Oh, that's awesome. It's always nice when you get finishing up the ones from last year. It's just as the other ones are, or they're just about picking the second batch, right, or this year's, right? So, but you'll get at least probably 2 pickings out of your peas, won't you? You got nicer weather than we do, so. There we go. Oops. There we go. Here's another one. Cute. Okay. Put our little bits off to the side. Hold on. Make our right piles here. Come home tomorrow morning. His first flight from the States has already over an hour delay. Oh, so he will miss the second flight. Oh no, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. I know that extreme dislike for missed, possibility of a missed flight or being delayed. So poor Tracy Provis was delayed like so many hours at the California airport, LAX. And then she had a long layover between where she landed in Amsterdam and was headed home. She was like, I just want to get home. It was like, click your heels, click your heels. You did the giveaway for nice. Entered. Awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to see who wins. It's always nice to share. Yeah, we got one every month this year. So we got 12 Scrappy Adventure projects given away. So we've had 3 winners so far this year. We've got Catherine, Pam, and Heather. So Heather was March's. I have sent her an email. So if your name is Heather, go check your email. Okay, there and there. Okay, now we want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these together in a row. And then we need a top chunk. Hold on, let me figure out what that is. Un momento, por favor. Okay, back to the routine. Okay, have fun, balloonist. Thanks for hanging out. Hold on, I need to figure out what's at the top. I need some more tea, though. Oh. Okay, so where is R? What is R? What is R? What is R? How come I can't see R? Oh, there you are. Haha, there you are, R. That's okay. Can't sign in and fill out the... Oh, what? I need to create a new account. Why? Why do you need to create a new account? That sounds weird. Hi, bye, Mona. This is Math Geek. Okay, so... Okay. All right, hold on. Let's move these off to the side. And that... Hold on, what is this piece? What is this piece? Okay. Ooh, coffee? Coffee? You mean coffee? Coffee? A little bit of sass. I owe you apologize. I owe you an apology. I'm sorry. Apparently I gave you a hard time about your quilt. That's nice. It is a nice green, isn't it? I appreciate that. Your quilt is beautiful. Actually, speaking of Scrappy Quilt, Miss Sass just did a huge quilt along. Not quilted along, sorry, a quilt as you go Scrappy quilt, very much like this in fashion. And she did a whole one for her bed, and she quilted it as you went. So we're building out our sleeves or arm for our cactus. We're doing this one right here. I'm working on that right there. No, I do. I feel like I do. So I'm sorry for feeling like I gave you a hard time. And this one has little eyes looking at you. I see you. I see you. Chicken Robin. Okay, so what do we need? That's going to go up, right? There. Still having health. Yeah, I know. It's really tough because it's been a mystery for her figuring herself out. Like it's been a while, and I wish we could fix things like that. Just an instantaneous boom, magic boom, right? If I could only, with my priestly skills in gaming, come to real life, I'd fix everybody. Okay. I don't know if I want that one. There we go. That's a nice pop. Okay, and then... Oh, no, that's a little bit too much pink there. Popping. Oh, no, that goes up this way. hold on. Let's go to the desk so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm trying to build my first little arm. My first arm of my cactus. Okay. And then we go here.
Hey, Nadine, welcome in. Happy to see you, my dear.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. What? Ooh, there we go. That's a nice little bippity bop of color right there with the cute little threads. Well, so you can see that right. See the cuteness of this. Like, look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 colors in just this one little project. I mean, a fabric. And then there's so many colors in here itself, right? So, that's scrappy bits to the back of the quilt that we did with Mama as a fan. That was a chunk left over, like bits and bobs. So, you know, put it to good use. It goes into the front of this one, right? Gotta go laundry? Okay, take care, Kelly. Have fun. See you around. Enjoy your trip. Okay, so, and then we're going to go that on the bottom. Oops, sorry. That on the bottom. Okay. I think I like that layout. Time plays games with you. It does. Especially if you're just getting used to the time change from European over to, you know, to our time. Okay, like that. Just pinning them first to make sure I do like them all together. Okay. And if I missed anybody coming in, I'm sorry. Hello, hello. Like Madame Pomfrey. Yes. Let's go. Got a cute little unicorn pins. And that'll be one arm to our cactus. Well, sort of. We got to nub off the top of their background. So, but that'll be part of it. Okay, there we go. How's that? They're cute. So we got it up, we got a side, we got it up, we got a side, we got it up. Okay, up, side, up, side, up. Okay, we're good. And then we'll have to put another little chunk underneath. That's okay. Cheers, everybody. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's already been on for an hour and a bit. Jeepers creepers. Yeah, it's usually the whole week after a time change, whether it's forward or backwards, kind of throws everybody off a bit. They're usually grumpy. That's what I usually detect, is a bunch of grumpiness. Thanks, Suzanne. Except in parts of, you know, the States where they don't change time. So, where else doesn't change time? Or is it just literally Arizona? Or is it that line of timeline, geographical line? Your new scissors just came in. What kind of new scissors are, Deborah? What kind of new scissors? Oh, she's got a little chilly in here. Oh, sorry. You want to see what I'm doing, not necessarily my face, so. There we are opposite you. Where there are some parts of Indiana that does not change time as well. Queensland doesn't change time here. Smart state. Really? So they just like, I wonder, is Queensland on the opposite curve of Indiana, Arizona? You know what I mean? How the world is round, it's not flat, people. It is round. We know that. But on the curve, like if Indiana and Arizona is here and Queensland is over there, is that like the same? Does it all line up? I don't know. That's the question. Google me that. Google me that. I need to know. Love the trip around the world. Cool behind you. I made 3 of them. That's my first one, and actually I didn't realize it was trip around the world when I bought the kit. It wasn't called that. It was called cotton candy, or hold on. It helps if I get the right button. Yeah, cotton. It was called cotton candy. So I didn't know. I didn't know it was the around the world. So I did it and I quilted it. I quilted it all but maybe 10%. And I kept looking at it, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. So I spent 8 months ripping out all those stitches that I put in. And yeah. Jumping off, I'm heading to heaven. Okay, take care there, Tracy H. Big hugs to you. I'll let you know when your fabric's in the mail. I got big mailages to do this week. I've got lots of quilts to get out. I'm trying to get them all done before we leave. So, okay. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. South Korea doesn't have? No? Okay. No, okay. I don't know. Hey. I'm geographically challenged. Like, English is my only first and second language, and I haven't even mastered that. So, like, there ain't no real hope for me. But I try. Okay, we'll put that here. It was worth it though, there, Lynn, because I would have just tucked it away and never wanted to see it again. So with Pop's help and a bunch of seam rippers, I remember going up to cousin Carol and John, Lori Clark, if she's in the chat. She helped cousin Carol with John's stocking at Christmas time before he passed away, because he passed away on Boxing Day. But I'm glad he got to see his stocking that his wife put so much time and effort into, and Lori helped to make sure it happened. So we were up at their cottage. We were having Thanksgiving weekend, and we were chilling out. We had like 4 days to hang out, just the cousins and I, and Marcus was there, and our Sophie was there, and we were just having a really just our little family and their little family, not all the family reunion peoples, right? And Kent and I sat side by side on the couch picking it all out. Hey, I have some good memories, so yeah, I'm okay with that. And cousin Carol stitching on something. She never used a hoop, or never uses a hoop, so. And I would do the same thing. If you didn't like it, pick it out. Right, exactly. What's the point of not loving it, right? Dawson Creek here in BC, that doesn't change time, is funny. As half the year is with the rest of the BC and half the year is with Alberta, right? It's pretty. It was a really nice. I did a rainbow border, as you can see. Like, I did a scrappy, colorful border with it, because it to me just wasn't. I wanted it a little bit bigger, so I chose some colors that were in the quilt as close as I could get to the material, but of my stash. So you'll see it's a little scrappy here. Oh no, I guess I can't. Hold on. See how it goes blue, and then up to green and pink, and yeah, it's like opposite colors on opposite corners. So yeah, cousin Carol's very talented. She made me a beautiful, beautiful cross stitch, and I share it quite often. Since I did. So no, that's fine up on the wall. Thank you, Miss Nadine. Yeah, it was one of my, I think it was 2016 projects. So, land is Davish, mid-country. What am I missing there, Miss Ellie? Summertime land, but no Danish country? 4 years in, it's just the state that decided not to change. That's so weird. You would think it would be like a line, right? South Korea doesn't. Okay. There's something new every day. Okay, so let's make sure that's all pressed to go. Okay. Hey, here, got one arm to our cactus. Look how pretty those colors pop up against that. 7-inch Guggenheim scissors also have a 9-inch. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like it, right? I like its beadworks. Okay, so now we have, maybe we should build, since we've done the squaring up part, let's use some of our bits and make some more fabric, okay? Because we have lots to play with here, so we could make some more for our bigger centerpieces here, right? So for these guys here, so because we know we're going to need them at least twice as big as what we had for this size. So we may have some bigger chunks, we may have some smaller chunks. Like I said, I want to use what we've chopped off on these guys as start points, right? So, oh, Sass is going to bed? Okay, good night. Sleep well there, Sass. And I'm happy to hear that you didn't feel that I was giving you a hard time about your quilt, so hugs. Okay, now let's just pick for some colors here and pull and just grab some and play with it. So let's put these two together and then we'll go from that. Okay, we'll build out something around that. Other than that, it's pretty nice outside. It's not too windy. The pond is very full, extra full. And our neighbor's been digging in their yard, so we're trying to figure out what they're doing. It might be a pool going in, so that would be awesome. Just have to run across the yard to get to the pool. Okay, so now we have this part here. We've got some leftover unicorn from our project for Miss Emma Notbush. So we can put that in this little, lay it onto one side, and then we'll just kind of play around with some fun stuff. Make some fabric out of fabric. And it's a lot of just going back and forth here, so I don't know where to put the camera at the moment. Here, but let's actually put this up on the wall here, okay? Let's put this up on the wall. Guggenheim is a really good scissor. Yeah, I would think so. What do I have? These are Kai's, signed by two of the So Yeah people. And what are these? These are Claws. Clauss. Extreme Edge Titanium. Ooh, ooh. Okay, let's put that here. That here is a representation of our arm. Okay. And we'll put our sun up in the sky. We'll make it shine. Can you see that? That's probably, no, okay, all right, we'll stick it there. There we go. Nice. We're sprouting. Thanks, Wild Wolves Nation over on Twitch. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Looks like I have to go as I almost have QWERTY on my forehead. She's falling asleep at the keyboard, says Sass. Welcome in. We stream on YouTube and Twitch, so if you hear me talking to somebody else, usually we have chat that pops up, so, but I don't know if it does sometimes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, so, but you can always feel free to ask any questions. We're working on this little project right here. I'll go this way so you can actually see it better. It's Tuscon Saguaro wall hanging made with our Scrappy fabrics and some dark green fabric. I'm doing a mix between the Scrappy style of the front here with the making up your fabric for the sections, but the lightness of the background and the sky on this one. So that's what I'm doing. Hey to anyone I missed. I've been lurking while I cleaned my kitchen, bathroom, and laundry closet. She's ready to go. She's ready to go. So we're just making up some fabric that are left over from the bits that we chopped up on the sky. It's a finicky thing. Yeah. LL, how did it go with Nice jacket made for the little girl. Is she slow? I think so. I think so. I actually asked. It is. It is a cactus. It is. It's a saguaro cactus. So it is. We're trying to make it colorful. So we're trying to make it so it looks like that's one of the arms, anyways. To make it look like it's possibly like has arms. So we're gonna try and work on the other arm as well. Actually, I probably should do that first since all the pieces are right here. So. So we got a side one, got an up, 2 ups, 2 ups and a sides, 2 sides, 2 ups. Okay, we'll put those together. Little chunks on the front and the back. Thanks. I'm fun. We've been busting our scraps all year. We have 12 quilts to give away. If you go exclamation APR GW, I think gets you the link where you could enter in to win this one. We announced the winner of one we Marches this morning. So we had a March winner. Yeah, thank you, Bachmara. Okay. All right, let's put that up at the top here because I've got like that there. Put our pin in. I used to have a pencil cactus. What's a pencil cactus? I don't think I've ever seen a pencil cactus. That goes sideways. Let's go this way. This way. Yeah. I'll have to Google what a pencil cactus looks like because I do not know. So when's your last day in your house there, Pat? Because I know you're heading on and moving out. Heading on and moving out. And I'll see you in 2 weeks, I believe, right? When we're in Ontario. I wish I had the money to get them, but they're slightly out of reach at the moment, yeah? Those are the ones you kind of save up a coupon for, or you ask for birthdays, you know? People say, oh, what do you want for your birthday? And you're like, these scissors. You want to buy me something nice? Buy me these scissors. Trying to solve your drape issue? Yeah. What about the vinyl idea? Did that not work, Lori? Or have you tried that? Whenever it came to something really expensive for crafting wise, like my first cutting mat, I asked the boys to get it as like a birthday Christmas gift because they're close together. So you know, things like that, right? Or they like pull together to get me something. So roughly end of June, yes. See you on the 19th. Towing trailer, nice. It is too stiff for folding. That's kind of what I was getting with the bag that I built. Was a little bit on the like tuffiness to fold, and it was fine to sew. I had no issue sewing it, even with the walking foot. But it was the corner bits were a little, yeah. And then of course it was bigger, not smaller. So I felt like I was wrestling a dinosaur. Pencil cactuses are tall and thin, hence the name grows really well. Like their spiky is like really tall and thin, or they themselves grow tall and thin. Because it could look like it was pencils coming out of a cactus, right? I have to go start my chicken parmesan. Have a wonderful... I'll be right over, Nadine. I'll make my way. I'm coming. Chicken parm, I'm coming. All right, let's sew these. Okay. Da, da, da. And of course, we have the star of the show. Hey, are you the star? Are you the star of the show, Lofi? Hold on, where's your snack bag? Oh, there it is. It's over here. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Hey. Are you the cutest? Are you the cutest? Yeah. Have a paw? Have a paw? It's like, that's enough, lady. Said go poppers. No, no, that's it. That's it. You did good. You did good. Let's be good. Fight the evil dragons. He's so cute. They have sales periodically. That is when I buy them. Yes. This is the last of my Christmas money. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Well, money well spent as far as I'm concerned. Just posted a picture of my cherry tree in blossom. No way. That's awesome. Cherry tree in blossom. That's awesome. She is the cutest. I love her so much. I love her so much. At least she's going to be 12 next month. Sylvie, Lovey. She's going to be 12. Don't have thorns that there are... Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. I'm still curious about... I'm going to have to Google it. Google Schmoogle, our best friend. Speaking of Google Schmoogle, where is Miss Practically Creative? Hopefully she's having a good day and she's all right. And how Sherlock sews. I saw you coming in there. Sorry, I get distracted by things like shiny objects and, you know, quilts and stuff. Hopefully her visit with her family was well and had a good time. Okay. One more. Oh, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep, little iron. I still need you. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I can tell Sophie's not feeling the greatest, so I need. I called last week to get her appointment, but the soon as I can get her in was Monday, so. Unless they felt it was an emergency, and she wasn't showing signs of an emergency situation, so. She's such a good dog. She's so good with the chickens running around the yard, too. She just kind of looks at them, like side-eyes them. Cracks me up. She's side-eyeing chickens. Okay, so what I want to do for these guys is I have to make the angled tips at the top part. So that's just a chunk of our background fabric that we're going to use. And I think I really liked this light gray. I should have enough of it. And I've already used it on her son. Right, I did. Okay, making that sure I did that. Awesome, very nice. Oh, thank you, Pat. It's because of you guys that make this all possible to begin with. So thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm a giver. I just like to give things away, and especially when it's being so creative with my own stash. And these are memories. Every little piece of fabric of this is something I've done or, you know, have put forth, or it's a trimming backing from, you know, a customer quilt that they don't want the little bits, you know, because I've used it for, you know, testing the tension, and then I pick up the stitches, and, you know, so I get a little chunk of, you know, odd bits here and there, right? So it makes me happy. Okay, so is that going to be big enough? Maybe not. In fabric, you gotta use it, and I like making things. And as soon as I saw that pattern, I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I want to do that. And then next thing I know, it was gifted to me. So I'm like, then let's make it. Let's not just say I like it and it sits in the cupboard for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, right? You know? What with Mother? There it is. Okay, now what color? Yeah, don't forget to enter, sorry, what was it again? Was it exclamation APRGW? It's 8:30 and my neighbor thinks it's a good idea to mow his lawn now. How can you even see? Can you even see what the... That seems a little crazy. What's on the left arm? Okay, actually it was that size. Okay, all right, we'll do that. Oh, sorry, GWAPR. Sorry, it's GWAPR. So giveaway April. Okay, there we go. Yeah, get a chance to win. Get a chance to win. You just never know. We gotta give it a shot. Yo, yo. Okay, now we're gonna do that up at the top of this guy. Where'd you go? Don't leave me now. Okay. Put this in this corner. And then we will do the one on the wall as well. Yeah, we never have to worry about the neighbor mowing his lawn too late. Not even really even too early. I mean, we got no issues with either one of our neighbors, at least that I know of anyways. I think we get along just fine. Okay, and then on this side, my friend's mother just found a big quilt in a secondhand store. She bought it for 145 kroners. Is that kroners? And you can divide that with the US dollars. If it's about $6.50, that shows how it is rated here. Wow, $6.50. So that's, hey, steal deal, right? So this goes on this side. Yes, it does, because we're angling the arm of the cactus. Hopefully that works there, Krista. I saw it pop up. That seems kind of weird. Hold on, now I need the one off the shelf, off the wall here. 3 for that. Just click on the one that was just lifted up above for some reason. I don't know why it didn't want to work for you. Here. All right, so we're gonna go this and this and this and this. Here. Put that on the angle. Put that on the angle. And then on the bottom of this one, yes. It doesn't seem to want to work out here. I don't know. Can you guys not see it from the link above? Just click the link above. For some reason it's being borky. I'm not seeing the link up again. Maybe it had a time limit because it was already on the screen. I don't know. That's a good question there, Krista So Crafty. I don't know. It says I need to be signed in. Anybody else have any issues? Because I know Pat Strawhouse said she entered in without any issues. Yeah, I know. For some reason it didn't want to. That's weird. It was working earlier. Bachmara says, yes, you need to be signed in. Okay. No issues for Annio either? Okay, alrighty. Now let's put our background on the arms of our cactus, okay, because we got 2 arms built here. Let's go here. We're just going to go to, we're going on the diagonal, so we're going to come from this corner here to this corner down here on the diagonal. You can draw it if you need to. It's only a little bit of a jump, so I'm okay to do it without drawing it. And then we want to kind of go on this side of the visual line so that when we go to take this fabric to flip it outwards, we make sure we get a nice square unit here, okay? So if we were to, let's just say this was our stitch, okay? We want to make sure that this part folds out that way so it gives the illusion that when this cactus is going to be kind of busy in its background, right? Like, it's hanging out there, right? Okay. So just like a smidge, like a thread. Okay. And then you see, once we trim that off, this replaces what was there. Okay. And that gives us our little shape of what we need for our cactus. Okay. Sorry, that seemed really loud to me. I apologize. But yeah, I really am excited to share like 12 quilt projects with people of our community that it shares a memory, and to me it builds friendships, right? Such great memories I've put into these projects, or why I've chosen them, right? Like I love the triangle one so much, I made myself a little tote because I really wanted a memory for myself, and I know I was giving the quilt away, but I still wanted the memory for myself to be able to have that, right? So there we go. Look at how pretty that is. Little sewing machine, the buttons, musical notes. Okay, so that's one side. Let's do the other. What's going on? Oh, thank you, Miss Allison. Oh, thank you. Big hugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody seems to be entering just fine there. I got that too. So well, I may be into YouTube, but I don't know. No issues, says Jen. Okay. Oh, thank you. Donation from someone. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Big hugs to you. Appreciate it. Very, very much. So Sophie, Kent, Marcus, and I all appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to do the other side here. And that if you were to have drawn a line from here to here and sewed on that line, there's a good chance that when you go to flip it, there wasn't quite enough, and you might be just a little bit shy on your corners, and you don't want that. So it's better to go just a little, like a little bloop, like a little, almost like a needle width over, and then go, and then you have no issue. See, like this one right here. Hold on there. Fold it over, it looks perfect, right? It totally fills that spot. Oh, Pop's in the shop. Whoa. What did I do now? Okay, so we're just going to keep on trucking to the other corner. Okay. And then when flipped, it's perfect. Okay, so that's the top of like one of our cactuses. Okay. We just got the other little edge down here to do. So we got a right arm and a left arm. Now we just need to work on the body. Body yaddy yaddy. Body yaddy yaddy. Body yaddy yaddy. Thank you, Tracy Albert. Thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Awesome and amazing. I just used the link and it worked just fine. Try again, Krista. Okay. Obviously, some people are having issues and other people are not. Okay, now we're going to trim off those extra bits that we don't need, okay? They're a little too tiny for me to put into the half square triangle pile, so I'm okay with them. Thank you, Jill Odell. I appreciate that, because that's like my stash, you know? I've been holding on to this as my treasures, my preciouses, for a while. So I do like to share, right? You know? Not colds or flus or anything else like that. I like to share what we're working on. Okay, those bits, if I so choose, can go somewhere else. Hello, Maritza Crafts. How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for helping out with that. Okay, so let's stick our arms up on the wall.
not do the YMCA. So let's do this guy here. And this guy here. And that, you can see how with the background fabric, it gives more shape to the arms itself instead of just being a long rectangle. With those little corner bits popped out there, it's given its arms. Okay, let's pop that back there, and let's try and build out some more fabrics with what we got going on here. Okay. Take care, Kathy. Okay, and here, and then we'll just kind of do a little lappy lulu there, and a little lappy lulu there, and grab some more different fabrics. Little pops of color here and there. Okay, we can kind of, it doesn't have to be straight. We can kind of just kind of place it a little bit on an angle. Oh, Shelly Sews. Hello from Ohio. Just got home from work. Welcome in. It's gonna look really lovely. I hope so. And I love that dark green. And since I had such a big chunk of it left over, I'm like, we gotta do something with it. And then this project literally just kind of fell into my lap. So I'm like, the gods have spoken. This is what's meant to be. This is what shall be. There'll be no arguments here. Just go with the flow, Joe. Alright, so I think I got a few little bits I can work with here. So just kind of chopping some and making some and having some fluff. Okay. But cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I will still watch the show, but leave the chat for... Okay, thanks for hanging out, Miss Helly. I really do hope you get the kitty. Please keep us up to date. She looks gorgeous. And thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hello, Karen Jones. Welcome in. Cheers, cheers. Hello, quilting friends. Alright, let's make some more fabric. Sophie's all cuddled. But it's not too bad out. I'm glad to see the snow gone. I mean, like, because it just came down like crazy on Thursday. I'm like, forget it. I'm so done with the snow. So done. Okay. Let's make some fabric. Do. Got some pretty little rose fabric in here. Okay, so let's lop that there. Add some red. We're trying to build out. We've got quite a few bits to still make on this project. As you can see, we'd only done the arms. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get it just so you can see it all. So we've only done that arm and this arm, okay? So we still have all this to build out. So we've only just begun on this creation. We still have like at least double to make, right? Green and blue are what the colors I have the most of in my stash. Maybe that's because, you know, the boys, I don't know, or just projects I've made for people or what have you. So I just know I happen to have a lot more of those colors. I do have like lots of grays and off-whites and stuff like that because backings for quilts, you know, it's usually a general rule. Grays or a light tone is great. So I have like colors for backgrounds, right? Just end up being mixed, right? Okay, let's add some of this brown in here. All right, let's try and scoot across there. No, maybe let's scoot across there. You can hear one of the chickens laying an egg. She flaps her arms. Yes, hugs, Helly. Thank you. Thank you for saying that there, Lee Allen. Okay, just cut a little bit. Press a little bit.
That's the thing with Scrappy. You're just making fabric out of fabric bits, right? So, yeah, we got this tiny little bit of green. There's like one little chunk of a polka dot quilt, but you'd never know that unless you saw it beforehand, right? So, you know, just kind of lop off some pieces and just kind of go from there. I don't know where to go with this. There we go. Okay. Let's grab another color or some other colors. Kind of used a lot of blue. Let's get a pop of yellow in here. Okay, because we can have big chunks and we can have little chunks. We can have whatever we like. Thumbs up when coming in. Oh, thank you, Shelly. So appreciate it. I appreciate your company and coming to take care of me. Because boy, do I need it. Yeah, so just a reminder that we will not be here for 2 Saturdays. It's the 12th and the 26th. Those are our 2 travel days for Pop and I to get where we're going and to come back. Oh, there we go. There's a nice little chunk there. I'm just going to incorporate that over here somewhere. There we go. We're going to lap it right across. Yeah, I'm excited for when we get back because it'll be more into the springy type weather. So I'll be excited for figuring out what we want to try and grow. And since the chickens are running willy-nilly all over the place this year, I have to be careful on what things I'm planting so they don't think it's theirs. So, and eat it all. So, I'll have to make sure things are caged. Or up high enough, like a lot of hanging planters. I might have to do that too. Do a lot of hanging planters. It says 105 watching, but only 12 thumbs up. Well, I guess they're not feeling entertained, so I can't help that. I can only do so much. Okay, we'll pop that up there. So we got quite a bit of chunks to make, so if I just made big pieces, and then I might actually end up getting a couple of bops out of them, sort of thing. I don't know out of that. Let's see. Ooh, little pop of orange. Little pop of orange. Come here, you. There, let's. The seams on this is going to be so fun. Do I hear 75? I see 81 thumbs up. Okay, weird. Okay, 33. Oh, wow. You guys are funny. Yes, we did, VC Tracy. Heather Doolin was the winner of the March's giveaway. And I can actually show that. I think it's right here. Hold on. Get up out of the chair. Don't lean over. We had 2 winners today. Ann M. It was the winner for the Mama is a Fan and Eyes collaboration. She's over on Twitch and YouTube. And I'll actually show both. So this is the January winner. This is what Heather won. I have sent her an email, so if your name is Heather, you probably may have won this. So, okay, so this was the March one. This is a representation of my trip to California and all the beautiful things I saw there and did there with all my friends. And I was so inspired by this and wanted to keep a memento for myself. I made myself a carpet-like bag out of the leftover bits of the blocks. So, okay, so it's big, it's beautiful. Okay, it'll wrap around you. It'll be your cape of many colors. Ha ha, caca, caca. There we go. So, you were lucky 13 today? Awesome. So this was one. So nice, nice, nice. And of course we have one every month to give away, right? So we're working on April's right now. And it's the cactus. It's a cactus one. So. Da-da-da. Okay, so that was March's. Also to celebrate Marcus's birthday too, because there's representation of him in that quilt as well. Okay. And then this was the one that Ann M won. Ta-da! So we had lots of giveaways today. Okay. I got lots to mail out. This was such a beautiful one. I love the panel. The bears. Who doesn't love the bears? And it's got bear paws on it. Like, come on. Bear paws. Bear paws. Not so pretty. See the little bear paws here? Alright, hold on. I don't want to take all the fabric with me. I've been known to do that before. Hold on. Let me just fold this up here. Okay. Have a safe... Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. It's a long drive. It's 2 days and 11 hours to get from here to there, so... And being in a vehicle is not my most favorite thing to do, but I've got the best company I could possibly have with me, so I'll be okay. So I keep saying to myself, the bears are, they are, and I like the bear paw. I'm like, who wouldn't want a bear paw on a bear quilt? Like, come on, just goes hand in hand. I'm always entertained by Al. Thank you, Anna. Hopefully in a good way, not, oh my gosh, let's watch this train wreck. I can't watch away. I can't look away. All right, let's do some of that. Let's do some of that. All right, hold on. I like that light blue. That's so pretty. So pretty. I think it was D-U-L-I-N. Yeah, I sent her an email this morning first, and Ann M. So maybe Ann M got back to me right away because it was her birthday yesterday. So she was like super stoked that she won something. So, and it's awesome that she's a fan of both of our channels. So that made me even better, right? Okay. What you laughing at, Speedworks? Well, looking at you. It makes me remember that it is okay to have fun. If you're, yeah, you can't not have fun. I'm sorry. Life is too short. Seriously. Never. I'm not saying not take yourself seriously. You can, but life is literally too short. Like, you know, I can literally count down almost 2 years ago, me kicking the bucket. So I don't ever want to get there again. See that panic look on my boy's face? No, thank you. Ooh, let's do some more red. Nice big chunk of red. Never that? Uh-oh, what was never that? What did I miss? Press that on a little bit. The only thing with making your own fabrics, you do have to iron a lot, right? Because you are kind of putting all your bobs together trying to make fabric, right? So, and we need to make little shapes that are, well, we could trim out, but as long as it's big enough to cover that space there. And then we've got some angled ones here. So the question is, we could do is build out a big enough rectangle piece. So all we're doing is adding this on either side, or we're cutting it and then adding whatever bits, because it's like, you know, same there and flip and flop. So it'll be interesting. Okay, I think we need a little something maybe beside. I don't know. Maybe. There's a little bit more left over from This Emma's jacket. I really like it, so we'll take a bigger chunk. Put it this way. Nothing will get wasted because it'll just go into another project, right? So we don't come to watch. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure because I said a few things. I'm like, well, I don't know. You just never know. Yeah, that's a pretty little fabric there, right? Little flowers on that one. It'll pop nicely. Let's get a little bit more of this. So let's just chop that off. Press that a second. Okay. Okay, we'll come over on this side. Some people would put this maybe even on like a stabilizer if you had like some really thin broadcloth or some a thin stabilizer or interfacing or something like that, or even a tougher canvas sort of fabric. You could use that as your stabilizer, right? And then you're kind of just stitching this down on like a heavier fabric, so you don't even necessarily have to quilt it, right? Because it'll be like a one project at that point in time. It would be like a one unit, but heavy enough weight wise. I'm trying to find some other colors here. Got some, this one from a bag or something. That's some crazy bits. Crazy bits going on here. And let's just rip that. Okay. And stick that over here. Right across. Oh, 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 don't you come unthreaded. Don't you dare come unthreaded, Janie. I'm looking at you, Janie. Don't you dare. No, we wanted to be here. So glad it all worked out. Yeah, no kidding. You and I both, babe. You and I both. Yeah, it's just treatments to deal with now. So, but the knowing is really the best part, right? When you know what you're up against in life, it's the mystery that's so flippin' annoying, right? Okay, I think that's enough for that one, because I'm sure I can get whatever I'm thinking I'm needing out of that, whatever there, so that can go to another bitty bob. So let's put that off to the side. Let's grab two little pieces, or some pieces of what we got going on here. Let's do that. And some more of this bluish. And let's put this over here. Build out some more. I just need to listen for a bit. I have some older bananas that are calling out to be made into a oh, that sounds delicious. I had a banana sandwich for lunch. I can tell when my body's potassium is a little low, so I've been trying to have banana sandwiches. So I know it sounds weird, but I had wow butter with it too. So banana and wow butter. It was fine. It was good. You know. There's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, some gray. Let's have some gray. Big chunk. So if you had like a fabric you really wanted to make a feature out of it, sort of, you could do like a really big piece of that, right? And what we were talking about earlier is a great little I Spy project. You could have all sorts of featured fabric and make it in a little I Spy. I spy with my little eye something that is polka dot. We're there. Gonna make some banana bread tomorrow. Oh, that sounds good. I am a failboat when it comes to banana bread. So I've gone to even looking at banana cookie recipes because my banana breads just are. Wow butter is made with chickpeas, roasted chickpeas, because I'm allergic to nuts. So someone suggested that because of protein, right? I was needing a good source of protein, that having spoonfuls of wow butter, it's roasted chickpeas. Apparently, it smells like the peanut butter that Marcus and Kent eat. Sometimes Kent doesn't eat it all the time though, but Marcus, we have it in the cupboard. It smells like that. So it's roasted. It smells good, and it's fine for me. It doesn't bother my system. So As long as there's not too much, right? So if that tastes anything like a peanut butter banana sandwich, then I'm all over that. Have you not used a banana cake recipe I gave you? Oh, maybe I did. I think I used that. I think I did. And it worked. I've forgotten about it, Pauline. I'm sorry. I was brain farting there. I just know I'm never really good with banana breads. So let's get a little, hold on, what do we got here? Let's get a little purple. Let's get a little purple. Hey Gladys. Tracy. Oh, thank you, PC Tracy. I appreciate it. It's actually pretty good there, Elizabeth Ferguson. You should give it a shot if you don't like nuts or want or can't eat nuts or something like that. Then that's a good alternative. Somebody suggested to me, and it's pretty good. Northcott has great panels. They'd make fabulous kaleidoscope quilts. Oh, for the panels that would make the kaleidoscope quilt? Yeah, for sure. Just chop it up, right? So. I hadn't either until I bought it off the shelf. So, because I usually just, unless Marcus or Kent were looking for something, I didn't bother, picking anything up, right? Until it was suggested as a good source of protein, and it's great on toast, and so I thought, well, I hear about these peanut butter banana sandwiches, so let's try rolling one of these. And it was good. Tasted yummy. Okay, let's do. Okay, we got some of our. Hold on, what's going on here? I'll have to cook my cookie recipe for banana cookies. I'll have to look. Oh, look for, not cook for. Duh. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it might be easier to take for traveling. Because it would be good for traveling. For cookies. Here, let's put that on a little bit more of an angle. So if anybody wants to know what we're working on, it's this right here. You can do a search and find the pattern. We tried to find one for you, but it's sold in a different spots, not necessarily at the place where it is listed on the back. So there's all the information. It is designed by Jane Rosenbush of Rosebush Quilts in Green Valley, Arizona. rosebushquilts.gmail. So if you wanted to possibly get one as a download from her and help her out, that'd be awesome. So we're doing a match of the bright and colorfuls of this one, but with the daytime of that one. So, and of course, it's a great way to bust your stash of any sort of colors, tans, so on and so forth. This fabric here, it's got like a swan in it. You can see it right there. That's kind of funky, right? Okay, there we go. A little bit. Let's grab some other bits. Probably gonna drive some people crazy with all the stuff on my desk. It's a mess. It's okay, it's my desk. It's okay if it's a mess. It's my desk. What did I miss? I made the banana bread with the cake mix. It's good. Banana bread with cake mix? So you just put bananas in a cake mix? Or the banana bread cake mix? No kidding, I was so upset because it was a small book of old recipes that were my mom's. Oh, what happened? What happened? Hang on to the dog Bentley decided. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Yeah, I would have been ripped there too, girl. Be Bentley. You're gonna become sausages. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't come back at me. Just joking. No sausages for the dog. I promise. Okay, take care. See you later. Tell her we said hello. I didn't realize she was streaming right now. I thought she did that in the morning. Weird. Okay. Well, tell her we said hello. Later, potato. Adios, amigo. Oh, let's put some orange on. Let's do this orange. do, chop some of that off. And let's give this a little press. Where should that go? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Use that. Maybe, yeah, we will. Oh, I answered that, Patty. It's chickpeas. It's roasted chickpeas, and then powdered or mushed up to make like its own little peanut butter sort of thing. A peanut butter mixture. Had an email from Jordan Fabrics today and had to keep my hands in my pockets as there was a 45% off sale. Oh no. That's dangerous. The business still has to continue even though the star of their show has passed, right? Fortunately, still gotta keep going. I don't know if I have enough of that. Let's move on. Oh, there we go. I like that. Got some nice blues in here. Blue moon. Oh, puppies to the... Oh, she's got puppies? Oh yeah, I know her other one passed away. So it happens, unfortunately. Well, that's good. I hope everything's okay with her and the pups. So, like I said, if you're popping over there, say hello. It's trimming up. I think we might be good enough on this piece. Okay, because we got quite a bit. Oh darn. Yes, I want the whole 9 yards. Alright, that's a nice little other chunk that's can make a piece there. So let's work on another one. We've already got a beginning part of there. We can sew on here. From chopped up to added to new bits. Gotta go, chatters. Okay, take care. Dinner time. Have a good one. Hopefully see you on Cross Stitch Tuesday. But yes, do note that we will not be here on the Saturday of the 12th or Saturday of the 26th as Pop and I are traveling away. We'll be on the road again. Traveling till her bum is numb again. Many hours on the road, my friend. Oh, do you now? It's just a little strip left over. And I'm making use of it. Making use. Putting it in a quilt. Ooh, this is pretty yellow. Likes the yeller. Yeller's so pretty. Today's offer was amazing. It would have been cheaper than buying it here in... Ooh, really, Jill? That's when you're like, oh, yeah. Yay, found the recipes in my favorite cookbooks. Betty Crocker cookie book. I will send you... Oh, perfect. Thank you so much there, Math Geek. Awesome. And the rabbit hole before, the main problem is the 1 yard minimum. Oh, hasn't stopped me, though. I can see them why the minimum though. I really can, especially like with postage and stuff like that. So, okay, just trying to grab another color here. Yeah, other than that, it's going to be a busy week. I've got Sophie on the vet on Monday. I've got my infusion treatment for pretty much most of Wednesday, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. And then I've got Marcus has a doctor's appointment on Friday, so it'd be like boom, boom, boom. every day going somewhere. Almost. Typically 4 pounds a fat quarter in the UK. I think that's what we were paying. Yeah, I think it's about $4 a pound. It's not $4. My goodness, I'm sorry. $4 a fat quarter at most of the spots we were hitting. So, ooh, I like this bright green. That's pretty. That's pretty green. Okay, let's get a pop of orange. Ooh, a pop of orange. We like this pop of orange. I love this orange. It's got the pink and the yellow and the purple in it. It looks so pretty. Yeah, very reasonable. Well, that's what you like it when it's a half decent deal, right? You know, and you're like, ooh, should I? Could I? Would I? Okay, let's pop this little bit right here. And of course the goal was to use some of the fabrics from the previous quilts. A little bit of here, a little bit there. Like not everything that's in the first quilt that came into the February or March quilt or even April quilt. But there's some from, you know, January's in this one, and there's some from, you know, March's from in this one. So I like it that they're all getting connected in a way via projects, right? For this whole year, everyone's got a connection to the other one, sort of thing. In my funny little eyes, that works for me. Okay, I don't know what I want to do. Hold on, what do we got? Oh, let's do that. I haven't had a little chunk of music fabric here in a bit, so. Might be big enough for another set here. Let's do another little section of gray around on one side. Oh no, just a little blue here. A little blue. We'll just put it on an angle. Turn that off. That blue leaf fabric is pretty. This one right here. Okay, and so this in my in the quilt, it represents The Price is Right, because it had those nice big bright colors and nice big flowers in the whole studio. So that's my fabric that represents The Price is Right and Drew Carey. So that to me, you know, having that adventure is this big, the blue fabric with the purple and the pink, and yeah, it's so pretty. It's one of my favorites too. So, yep, there's a reason for every fabric. Okay, hold on, let's go desk. Here, we'll trim that out. I think that's another piece for the pile. Okay, it's probably so chaotic here for you guys, and I'm so sorry. Okay, let's put this away, and let's do this and this. We've made that. And hold on. And we will take these guys and we'll put them here. How did you get in the pile? Jeepers creepers. Hello, Valerie. We're just about to say goodbye. Okay, and we got all sorts. I even have a strip. What did I just do with that? A strip from our Bargello quilt that I could put some fabric in there. Hey, Bob. Everything okay? No? Uh-oh. Okie dokie. Alright, so this is what we have so far from what's behind us. Anybody have any questions before we say goodbye? Anybody have any questions? So that's what we have going on behind us. That's our little pattern that we're working on. You can see we're trying. We're doing our best to make it happen. There's quite a few of these bits that I need to make up. I'm going to try and do what I can this week to get all the triangle bits so that on the next one that we're back for this, it is into May. It is at May 3rd. May 3rd, we'll finish this and do the plan for May's quilt project, okay? What we're going to do for that one. So we'll draw and finish this one on the 3rd of May, okay? So yeah, I tried to pick a smaller project knowing that 2 Saturdays we'd be missed, and I didn't want to take all my scrappy bits with me where I'm going. I've got other projects I need to work on, and that just seems a little, I can't imagine making that much of a mess at Pop's office. So yeah, so we've got some pretty colors here, little combinations. It's a good start. I like a mix of everything, you know, like a little orange and yellow, and you know, we're making fabric out of fabrics, right? So it is going to make a really nice wall hanging too. I'm probably going to end up having to make another one for myself. So it's so pretty. Thank you, Miss Allison. I appreciate it. Any questions whatsoever? Well, so you say that, Lee, but then it bothers other people when it's so messy on the desk, right? You know, it's too much for them to focus on. So, right, I'll just pop those in there, and like everything will get used eventually for something. You know, if anybody of my Ontario friends that I'm going to see or possibly be able to drop off fabric to, please let me know if you would like a bag of scraps. No, I'm not talking a small bag of scraps. We're talking a bag of scraps, okay? And that's, it could be, you know, sometimes a bigger chunk, sometimes just smaller bits. If you're interested in that, please, any of my Ontario friends, let me know. I will bring it with me, and you can happily take it as a parting after the stream of that Easter to Saturday, you know, jelly roll race, okay? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we still will be good for Cross Stitch Tuesday, so come hang out with me then. And then, like I said, other than that, we'll see you on the Tuesday after that, okay? So thank you very much for joining me, and congratulations to all the winners. I can't wait to hear back from Heather on how she wanted me to quilt up the triangle quilt, if there's a certain stitch pattern or colors or whatever. I always like to hear about that, what's their favorite, and try to accommodate to that the best I can. Okay, I'm going to say bye for the Sofa Loaf. Right, Sofa Loaf? Right? Yes, he knows. Ready to go inside? Hey, you ready to go inside? Maybe? Beat to it. Okay. Other than that, big hugs. Thank you. Thank you very much for all the love and support and the thumbs upsies and all the positive good vibes. Okay? So, be good. Look after yourself and stay out of trouble. Somebody's always watching you.